was just writing a message to y'all. What is going on, everybody? So I'm changing this up a little bit. I usually cover shows, which I still am going to. Y'all, my hair, I don't know what it's doing. Can't help it. Well, hello. Let's see. We have newbies in here. Botiki, I recognize you from Jules's chat. And there's Jules. Hello, hello. Brenda Faye. Hi, hi. Cosmo. Cosmo's back. Cosmo used to come in here. I love story time. I may fall asleep. It's my nap time. Yeah, I hear you. I fall asleep all the time. You know who I fall asleep to? No offense, Jules, but there's something about her voice just knocks me out cold. Camden is here. Hello, hello. Botiki. Linda Rabbit. Oh, well, hello, hello. I haven't seen, yeah, that's why I haven't seen you in here because it's your first time. Mod 143, I know you. Adria. Is it Adria or is that how it's pronounced? How's everybody doing? Hi, Eileen. X-Teen the water downer. Poor X-Teen. You've been catching hell today and didn't even do anything. Yo, that's not right. Don't do my girl like that. Don't forget, don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, yeah. It's weird because I have enough, I've had enough subs to get my community tab, but I can't make it come up. I don't know what's happening. Anybody that knows about that stuff, help me, because I've looked on Google, I've looked on YouTube, and it's not showing up. Queen of O'Hara, hello, hello. You were able to stay awake. How is everybody? Jules put me to sleep today. Brenda, she puts me to sleep a lot. She has a very soothing voice. X-Teen, oh, X-Teen ruins everything? Surely not. She would never. If I can't sleep, I turn on old video Jules. It comes up on, really? It just pops up? That's strange. Well, I guess it's going to be a while because it's been a while. I've been eligible for quite some time, but it just hasn't shown up. So that's messed up. Wait, where do you see Margine? I don't see her. Am I missing? I don't see her. Oh, there she is. So what's everybody up to on this fine Sunday afternoon, evening? Oh, that's right, it's evening. It just got dark here. So I have talked a lot about, because I talk about Love After Lockup, which I just watched. Wow, messy. We're probably going to cover that tomorrow. Although this tell-all, man, whew, I only got halfway through, and so far, I don't know. All these people are shady. You look like my cousin. Is that a good thing, Linda? I get that. A lot of people tell me that I look like other people. I'm like, are they pretty? Or hello, Cole. How are you? I don't ever see you in my chat. It's good to see you. So yeah, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but not that long time. It hasn't been that long ago. So I've been in banking half of my life. Probably half my life. Hey, Minnie. And I never had any problems. Like, other than, the occasional, like, obnoxious, customer that would come in. What's up, Colby? Hi, Stephanie. And I jinxed myself one night. Hello, Raquel. It's the lady with brown hair. Y'all might know her. She's my co-host occasionally, most of the time. All the time, if I have co-hosts. So I'm talking on the phone one night to this guy I was dating. And I said, it's so strange. I've been in banking all these years. Well, I mean, at one point I worked in the drive-through, so I couldn't. There was no option for someone to come in and rob someone in the drive-through. You get a lot of people that want to, they want your phone number. Hey, baby, can I have your number? Y'all, I lived in a really small town. Okay, when I first started working in banking, I've lived in this town that has 2 red lights. 2. And there's only a certain number of banks. There's I think 3 different banks there. So one of them was ours. And I worked in the drive-through with a girl with the same name. We both had the same name. And we used to always joke around, laugh, and cut up with the customers and whatnot. Well, they would get to know you. I would have to go to Walmart. Not even lying. I would have to wear a hat. I'll just put it over my head for right now. Ooh, actually, that's kind of cute with what I'm wearing. I'd have to wear like a hat and sunglasses because people in these small towns, they will hunt you down and they'll go, "Hey, I know you from the bank." And I'd be like, "Yeah, you do know me from the bank, but why are you talking to me in Walmart?" Which, by the way, I'm not a big fan of Walmart. I'm a Target fan. I'm watching to see what y'all are typing. And so that was how the whole banking thing got started. I really enjoyed it. Like, I love people. I love talking to people. I love being sociable. Had a blast with it. Well, I moved out here, and lo and behold, I got on with a big bank. And I was like super excited because my pay was twice as much. I'm all, ooh, this is fun. And I'm not, I'll tell you, I'll do a story time later as to how I made it out here because that's a whole story in itself. Let's just say it was a guy, and it did not work out. And no, we're not still together. But I got on with the bank, and so I had split up with this guy, was living on my own, was dating different people. Y'all know how it is. Oh, get to date guys. Yay. That was really good old days. And I was on the phone one night talking to someone I was exclusively dating at the time. Well, yeah, I mean, we've been together forever. So, anyways, we're talking, and he goes, "Have you ever been robbed?" And I said, "No. All these years, I've never been robbed. I've never even had like a shady customer come up to me and, act like they're gonna." Well, I take that back. I've had some weirdos because I worked downtown. So the banking center I worked at when I first moved out here was in a grocery store, which I did not like. Then I got transferred to downtown. Okay, downtown, let me just tell you, was interesting. And I don't mean in a good way, because it was bad. So I got transferred downtown, and this particular day that I went in, I had been up on the phone all night long. Talking. By the way, if anybody wants to come up, y'all can. I will drop the link. And if anybody's got stories, if I remember how to do that. I don't know if I remember how to do that. Wait, here we go. Copy. So yeah, I had been on the phone all night long with this person, and the conversation about getting robbed came up. And interestingly enough, I was kind of surprised because I've been doing banking for so long. And when you've got that much cash, it's pretty easy to get robbed, especially in an old bank because everything was all wood. They still had ashtrays, y'all. They had ashtrays, like they had wood with marble tops, and they still. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? They had little ashtrays out there where you could stand and smoke. You couldn't then. Always knock on wood. Girl, I should have knocked on more than wood. So I go in the next day, and it's really super, super slow. And y'all, there was this one male teller that was the absolute epitome of stupid. And I'm sorry, I can't be anything. That's being nice. I'm not lying. Like, that's being nice. This guy would come in late all the time. He would just call out for no reason. "Oh, I'm sick today." But, we just heard a couple of days prior that he was going to Vegas. We know he's not sick. He's hungover. And this guy was my teller standing next to me that day. Well, I'm not lying when I say the teller drawers were like this far apart. Like, I could literally see. She did not knock on wood. She should have knocked. Well, who's to say I didn't, Raquel? Remember how I said I was up all night the night before? Well, I could have, but I didn't. No, I was on the phone. So it's funny because we're just kind of standing around all talking to each other, and I saw this guy I'm familiar with because when you're in banking, you see the same customers over and over and over and over. And this guy that I was really familiar with came in, but there was somebody in front of him. And I thought, okay, well, sure. You have to take the next customer. So I took the next customer, not thinking anything about it. He brings me, he looked suspect, y'all. I should have known. I wasn't paying attention because we were all, laughing, cutting up like we do in these rooms. I was not paying attention. And he had on sunglasses and a hat. Not as nice as mine, but he did have a hat on. And he was just dressed really kind of scroungy, but that was not uncommon for downtown. That was not uncommon. Right? Shady, but literally shady, Raquel. And you're not supposed to, I don't know if y'all know this, you're not supposed to wear anything that covers like your face and whatnot up to a teller, including sunglasses. You're not even supposed to wear sunglasses. But I don't know why I let this guy, what was I going to say? Excuse me, sir, you got to take your sunglasses off before you rob me. But he comes up, so he gives me this little slip, because we had slips, because y'all have to remember, like, this was 20 years ago. And so they'd have to write on the slip their address and information and their account number, like however much money they want to take out of their account or deposit, whichever. So he did bring the right slip. He gave me a slip to withdraw money. There's a blue one and a red one. He bought me the blue one, and I'm like, oh, you need to withdraw money. And he just kind of looks at me, and I'm thinking, am I missing something? So I look down. Y'all, I'm not kidding. I wish I could show you. So there's like a little corner where you put your name. Hey, Natalie, where you put your name and address. Is that a camo hat? No, but I have a camo hat though. Eileen, don't start with me, girl. I got camo. I got flowers. I got all of them. I'm not Gino, by the way. Promise. So this guy walks up to me, and he's looking at me strange, but I'm looking at him strange, because I'm trying to figure out, like, what's his deal here? So I look down at the little withdrawal slip, and in the corner where the address, hey, Jess, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in here forever, where the name and address are supposed to be, he had written, give me all your money, give me all your large bills. And I thought, oh, shit. I had literally just talked about this. I swear to God, y'all, on my hats. Not even lying. We just talked about this. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm getting robbed. I'm getting robbed. Well, here's the thing. It's an old banking center. Remember me telling y'all that? So I start kicking the guy next to me, the idiot that never shows up. The one that's always late or just doesn't care to show. I'm kicking the hell out of him because this guy, at this point, I can't tell y'all too much about how the banking thing. Yep, I did not knock on wood. So I can't give you all the details, but I can tell you you're limited as to how much money you can have in your drawer. Just so y'all know that. Don't ever think that if you try to go into a bank and rob them, Chance from Love After Lockup, you're not going to get a lot of money. You're not going to get hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. Tellers can't even carry that. This particular day, since it was so slow, I had sold off a lot of my money back to the vault because I didn't need that much. And so I was stuck with like 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. I didn't have hardly any large, y'all, like none. Why don't you trust us? Wait, who are you talking about? Oh, y'all are talking about all kinds of stuff. No, you can't get all the money, Raquel. You cannot. So I put the guy's like, I'm reading it, and then I look up at him. I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm never going to forget this face. Like, never. And to this day, I've not forgotten the guy's face. But he was leaning over because all I had I looked at him and I said, I don't have any large. And I was trying to be quiet because I didn't want to tip off everybody else next to me, with the exception of the idiot that I was kicking. Was literally kicking. Yes. Oh, sweet Sandy, there you are. Yeah. Correct. You can only keep so much. And I had sold mine down like almost to nothing because I knew it was going to be a slow day and I wasn't going to need it. So I'm giving this guy like 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. That's all I had. And the idiot next to me, remember, our drawers are this far apart. Did they just get closer? I see, well, his hat and sunglasses. Yeah, that was my first clue, Raquel. It was. I really was not paying attention to my surroundings that day. But I start just grabbing all the money in my drawer. And I'm thinking, can you not see what is happening right now, right next to you? Y'all, he didn't see shit. Raquel belongs in jail like the rest of us. So I start grabbing it all, and I just put it up on, because you remember me telling you it's all marble, right? Everything's marble and wood. I put it up on the marble, and the one thing I did not give him He was not drunk, but he was definitely high, Raquel. But he was leaning. He started leaning over into, because there were wood partitions. The way that the teller stations were built, like way back when, those old ones. So if there had been a customer next to him, they would not have seen him. He was over into trying to look into my drawer. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Hello? Can you step back? Step back. Let's don't do that. I see y'all doing a lot of chatting. I'm not paying attention right now, because if I do, then I'll need a bell. Ding, 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 ding. I gave him all I got, and then he goes, I want large. I said large. And he's like saying it really softly, but kind of in my face situation. And I'm all, I don't have any. I'm just sitting there going, I don't have it. Like, I mean, what am I supposed to do? And I did not hit the alarm, because I thought the idiot I was kicking next to me, I kept going, kick, kick, kick. I was trying to tell him, hit your alarm. The reason I didn't hit mine is because he was watching. He was leaned over and he was watching what I was taking out of the drawer, which also meant he would have noticed if I reached under and did like this to an alarm, because you would have had to hit it with your finger. He would have seen it. Hey, Patricia. Yeah, he was in my personal space. He was all up in my space. I was like, what the hell is happening right now? This cannot be happening. I never paid attention to other tellers. Oh, you had her on a 5? Interesting. Ours was only came in 20s at that time. Well, it scared. Well, let me tell you what happened, because there is so you're trained before you ever become, you start dealing with people's money. You have to be trained what to do in those situations. I gave him everything I had. The guy was flustered. I'm like, I can't help it. I mean, I didn't know what else to do. He starts to take off. Immediately, in case you don't know this, a teller has to say out loud, and I probably shouldn't be telling y'all this, but they have to shout out loud, I've just been robbed. So that way anybody in the room knows who to look at. And I pointed straight at him because he was heading right for the door. And I'm like, and the guy next to me looked at me and he goes, funny joke. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I have been kicking the shit out of you for what seems like ages. And it was probably less than a minute, because, that stuff just goes by so fast. Well, of course, the girl that worked in, I guess, I don't know what her actual position was, but she was in the lobby. She essentially like helped people figure out which location to go to and whatnot. Well, he told me he was armed, Margene. That was what was interesting, is he told me he was armed, but he kept showing me what I thought was a finger and it was like a finger. You could tell it didn't look like a gun. Am I allowed to say that word? It didn't look like it didn't look like a weapon, okay? It could have been. That's the thing. I knew he was stoned, because even through his sunglasses, I was looking like in his face, and I could tell. He was so high. Super high. But I didn't give him the dye pack, so he got away with the money, even though it wasn't that much. Except for he left a couple of ones. And what else do you think he left? Can anybody guess what else the idiot left? I was just like, I'm not freezing up, am I? Because I see my thing up here is telling me I'm not getting good. He got you with the old finger in the pocket. Yes, he did. But they always tell you, though, Raquel, if they say they have a weapon, you have to take them serious. We couldn't say anything until they exited. Yeah, well, that's okay. That's technically what I did, because there's 2 doors. So the minute he got to the first door and was getting ready to go through the second door, I had to let them know, because they had to look at him. I had to get people that could identify this jerk, because, y'all, cameras 20 years ago were so bad. The change. No. When he went, guess what he didn't have on? No gloves. Nope, no cell phone, Camden, because this was in 2001. 2000. It was in year 2000. Yeah, so there were no cell phones. Oh God, this guy wouldn't have had a cell phone anyways. Are you kidding me? It was a downtown. Like most of the people, yeah. Nope, he didn't leave. He did not leave his ID, Brenda. Although that would have been really helpful. You want to hear something? Okay, so I have to tell y'all. There's more to the story. So he takes off. We don't get him because I did not give him the dye pack, which he still wouldn't have got caught. Because at that point, the only dye pack we had did not have, all it would have done was just exploded and made a bunch of, like, marks on the money, so he couldn't use it. Crack pipe. Who said crack pipe? Yep, Raquel left his crack pipe. He just left it sitting right there. He was smoking it right in front of me, man. I don't even know how they smoke crack. I have no idea. I'm not familiar with smoking crack. Natalie, you've never heard this story? I have a lot of stories y'all have never heard. That's why I'm doing Storytime Sunday. Because let's give it, let's be real. Y'all don't know that much about me, right? Now you know I was a banker. And you know I got robbed. But you don't know the whole thing. Because there's more. Isn't some places you can lock? Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, Colby, with it being as long ago as it was, and in an older banking center, it didn't work that way. You would argue with a robber? Why, Missy? It's not your money. That's the first thing they tell you, too. They're like, give it all to them. It is not worth your life. It is not your money. It's not. Then he came back the next day and asked if anyone turned in a crack pipe. He did, Raquel. I don't know, though, because I was not there the next day. Yeah, you just want him out. You want him to go. I don't care how much money he got, or didn't get, I should say, in this particular instance. I just wanted him gone. And everybody is looking at me like I'm crazy. And I said, how did y'all not realize that I was getting robbed? And the guy behind him, remember me telling you, there was a guy behind him that was a regular customer. He said, I knew you were getting robbed, and I don't even work here. I said, oh, thank God you saw it. And he goes, I could tell by the look on your face. He goes, and I could tell you were trying to get the guy's attention next to you. And that's when I looked over at him. I don't even remember his name. It's been so long ago. Yes, Raquel is freaking hilarious. Y'all have no idea. It's insured. Yes, give him the money. I don't care. Take it all. I'll take you to the vault. Here, let's go. Let's go, drugged out guy that wants to shoot me with your finger. I really don't think he had a weapon, y'all. Yeah, I don't want to fire. But he said he had a weapon. And here's the thing. If they say they have one, you have to believe it. Because you never know. He could have had a weapon. Maybe I'm just stupid and I thought I saw a finger. Finger. Here we go. Finger. This is a stick up. That's my boob. Sorry. That was cool. Cool move. I'm going to have a drink, y'all. Oh, by the way, tonight's live is sponsored by Truly. Watermelon something. Low carb. That's all I know. So at the time, y'all, I was a smoker. Not gonna lie, I smoked. And the first thing I wanted to do was go have a cigarette. And I went, and you can't smoke inside, which is very ironic since they had everybody's station had ashtrays. I was just like, just this once, can you not let me smoke inside? Please let me smoke. I kept telling my manager, I'm like, I'm gonna fire it up right here. She goes, no. She goes, you can't smoke inside. I'm like, well, then let me go outside. Well, at that point, we were waiting for all of the, let me tell you something. It's not just the cops that show up when you get robbed at a bank. Okay. You get the FBI, the local cops, and who was the other that showed up? I don't remember. There's three different, damn it, FBI. Yes, ashtrays in the bank. Colby, it was a really old bank. So they just left them there. Yeah, some type of task force, but I'm trying to think of the name of it. FBI, the local police, and I want to say it starts with a S. Damn it. I can't remember now. No, state police were there. Yeah. They were on it before anybody else got there. And I kept saying, please, please, please let me go smoke. Well, they finally let me go outside and smoke. And then I came back in and I called said person who I had been speaking with the night before. And I said, you're not going to believe this. He's like, what? I said, I just got robbed. He goes, yeah, funny story. I'm like, yeah, not funny because I just got robbed. And I'm not lying. And that is why I don't say things anymore, because I feel like I sort of conjure things up. I say stuff and it happens. No, I'm not. I don't have ESP. I'm not a witch. I'm not anything like that. But I swear to y'all, I would have never in a million years thought I would say something that night and get robbed the next day. It's almost like taboo. Like, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it because it's going to happen. Have y'all ever had a situation where you call in sick for work and you're like, oh, I'm so sick, I can't make it to work? Yeah, you do the cough, you do it all. And you're really not sick because you just don't want to go to work. And guess what happens? You get sick. So don't do it. Don't do it. When I left my bank, there was a rock. Whoa. You know what, Annie? Same thing happened with the latest bank that I worked at. They actually had a hostage situation, and they took the girl out of the bank because they got pissed off at her because she didn't have. Just so y'all know this, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but let's just put it this way: you can't just walk in you can't just walk in and rob a bank. Okay, like from there's always more than one person that has certain information, keys or whatever. Always. I'm not going to tell you how many because I don't think I'm supposed to. But meet. But people just have this idea in their head. They've seen it on TV where they walk in and they wave this little gun around and they're like, "This is stick up, man. Give me all your money." And like every single teller in the place is just going to stop what they're doing and give you their money. Well, that's not necessarily how this situation worked. I'm still trying to remember. It started with an S, y'all. It's killing me that I can't think of the other organization that showed up there, but there were 3. And here's the weird part is that when they asked for me to give a description, I could only give like a little bit. I was not as good as I thought I was going to be. Since I was staring at the man, I couldn't give that great of a description.
Secret Service.
That's it. Secret Service. Why didn't you just write it in the chat, dummy?
I did.
Secret Service. That's it. Yeah, sorry. That's the person I was talking to on the phone. SWAT. No, Secret Service. Irish Lass. I don't know that name. Hello. It was Secret Service. My bad. I forget. It's been a long time. But needless to say, I freaked out. It did not go well. The whole time I was just like, oh my God. I don't remember exactly what he looked like. But the guy behind me, my customer who knew me well, like explained everything, what he was wearing from the hat all the way down to his shoes. And he said Secret Service. It is. It's Secret Service. He had everything. I was like, wait a minute. How is it that the guy behind him knew so much? I guess because he was looking at my face, he could see my reaction because he knew me well enough and that he knew something was not right. Also, why would I just randomly stick my hand in a drawer full of money and just put it up there and say, here you go, not count it, nothing, just give you the whole wad of money? So he knew something was up. And I was like, oh, thank God he was here. Sadly enough, it did not help at the time. Remember how I said there's more to the story? Oh, y'all get ready because it keeps on going. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. Hold on, now my phone is. Oh, okay. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. So there's another story that I will tell y'all at another time, okay? Because it's a little bit hard for me to talk about, and it doesn't really apply to this particular situation. Okay, so I ended up taking 3 days off, I think, leave, because I was shook, y'all. I was having nightmares seeing this man's face in my face, and I'm like, can't handle it. I told my boss, she goes, well, you're allowed to have like up to so many days off. Thank you, Julie. I know it was hard. Y'all don't know how hard that was. Yes, yes, thank you, Annie. It's messed up. It messes with you, like, because you think instantly when you go back that of course it's going to happen to you again, especially since it already happened once. I mean, it's not like lightning striking. It could happen. Especially, when people go, hey, by the way, that's an easy banking center to hit up over there. They just hand you the money because this guy got away. Who's to say he wasn't going to come back? He could have, right? That was, I think, my biggest fear, is that he was going to come back, which they usually don't. I want to say 9 times out of 10, they used to tell us, they don't normally come back to their crime scene and do it again. I'm missing what y'all are saying here. They did give me time off, Raquel. She gave me as much time as I wanted, but she kind of made me feel guilty about it. And I thought, you know what? I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be robbed, for sure. And the idiot next to me, to this day, y'all, I can't stand that kid. I know he's not a kid anymore. Whatever he's doing now, I hope he's much brighter than he was then, because that guy was an idiot. I've never worked with somebody so stupid in all my life. It was just like, dude, I don't understand. Yes, they gave me time off, but I only took 3 days off. I took 3 days off, and I was like, whew, all right, I'm going to go back. But I asked her, I said, can you put me in the drive-thru so I am not like right in the faces of these people? Which is where I ended up being until I went on leave. Now, the reason I went on leave is because my daughter got really, really, really sick. Really sick. Okay, so, and the reason I'm telling y'all this is because we were gone. He could have told all the other crackheads. Well, that's right. Raquel, he probably did. Because there's a lot of them downtown. Downtown was messy. Ooh, dudes would come in. Bless their hearts. I feel bad. I don't like to talk bad about people, but they wouldn't be the best looking or the nicest smelling people, and they'd be like, honey, would you go out on a date with me? And it's like a daily thing. Y'all, I was a little skinny thing back then too. My boss used to always tell me, you need to eat more, Susie. Thank you, bitch. You caught up with me. Thanks. Way to go. Yes, we don't want him telling all the other crackheads. Painting nails makes me think of the movie Twist of Fate. Oh, have I ever seen that? I don't think I've seen that, Jules. Damn it. Now I have to go find it. I can't imagine how that made you feel. I got PTSD from, oh, really? It really did. It messed with me. It messed with me hard. Real hard. I was like, I can't come back here. I even said, I think I'm going to switch locations. I think I'm going to go to like the credit card center, anywhere where I didn't have to be face to face with people. I just couldn't. I couldn't deal. Well, I ended up, like I said, working in, even when they put me over in the drive-thru, which was still, they could still see me there. I never could understand that about the drive-thru part of that bank. It was set up so terribly because you can't really see what the tellers in front of you are doing, but you can see what the person in the drive-thru is doing. You can see everything they're doing, how many drawers they got, how much money they're taking out. I was like, this is the most stupid laid out bank I have ever seen in my life. I'm never going to tell y'all the location now because it's still there and I don't want somebody to get in trouble. But shut up. Seriously? Oh, I don't know if I want to watch it or not. It might give me bad. Oh, yeah, but happy birthday, Jules. Wait a minute. What time is it? 8, 9, 10, 11. One more hour. One more hour. Jules going to be 52. And I can say it because she is very proud of her age. And good on you, because you know what? We should be proud. Okay, so the rest of the story goes. All right, I ended up leaving the bank about a month later because my daughter got really, really sick. A lot of you know the story. Some of you don't. If y'all want me to talk about it, if I had a community tab, I would take a poll and say, do y'all want me to discuss this? Because it's very deep. It would be a deep subject. We'll just put it that way. Well, she ended up going to St. Jude. They flew us out there. I mean, it was like almost within like a 3-week period after I got robbed that she got very sick. So I ended up going on leave, and I was gone for, I was gone from the bank for a little over a year. Then I went back to another banking center. I didn't go back to that one because my boss was working at a different center. She was at a different banking center. Oh shit. That would make me a little, yeah, I wouldn't like that, Raquel. Natalie, that makes me sick. I remember that. I remember that day. Yeah, there's a reason, Natalie, that Jules does what she does when she covers that girl. Because she's done a lot of rotten shit to people. Like, don't even get me started, because that girl's been talking shit about me for 7 months and never even spoken to me. Not once. I've never talked to her. She's never talked to me. But you mess with my friend, you're probably going to get your ass kicked. Okay. Anyways, we'll go back to, I remember I told y'all I've been gone for a year. Okay. And I go back to another banking center and I start working there. And within about 3-4 months, I think it was the FBI that comes in, and my boss is like, "Oh, hey, the FBI is here for you." And I thought, "Oh shit, what did I do?" I was trying to think back, like, look, I have a filter in case y'all didn't notice. I was like, what could I have done? I'm really sitting there thinking, y'all, like, what did I do? Because why would the FBI come to the bank to see me? I did not steal. I didn't get in any trouble. Nothing like that. Okay, well, it turns out the FBI was, what do you think they were there for? Anybody want to take a wild ass guess? Y'all probably can figure it out, but what do you think? I do like that. Yeah, she does. Adria, I agree. She makes me laugh. Yeah, some of the situations where I'm just like, why is my name coming out of your mouth? You don't know me. Exactly, Natalie. Yes, celebrate. Ooh, she's gonna have a big party tomorrow, I'm sure. Is anybody gonna guess what happened? Why the FBI was there? Okay, the FBI was there because they had a lineup. Okay, not a literal lineup, which is what I thought they were gonna say. They said, "Hey, we need to talk to you about this robbery that you were in," and I'm like, kind of looked at him funny because I thought, "Wait, what? What robbery?" Because I had at that point kind of forgotten about it. I was like, "I haven't gotten robbed recently." He goes, "No. This was in whatever. I don't even remember when it was. Let's see, September. It would have been early September, somewhere along in there." And he goes, "We have a lineup. We need to see if you can, and we know it's been a while, the crackheads." He goes, "I know it's been a while, but do you think you could pick this guy out of a lineup?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Show me his face." Because this, I remembered. I remembered this dude's face because I dreamt about it for weeks. It was horrible. And yeah, I know, Annie. I don't care what she says. I know none of it's true, so I don't care. And I was like, "Well, yeah. Do I have to go down to the station, or how does this work?" He goes, "No, we actually have a book." He goes, "We have a whole sheet of people's faces." He said back then, and this is only a year ago, so I don't know why he made it sound like back then, like it was like 15, 20 years ago. It turns out that the banking center I was at had the worst cameras ever. We'll literally never disclose this location. I'm sure since then they've changed them, but the cameras were horrible because they tried really hard to get like just a straight on picture of him, and it was so grainy and bad that they couldn't even get one. And if they could have, they could have determined who he was because he's been in trouble before, which, shocker, right? The guy that came in to rob the little teller has been in trouble. So when they bring this sheet over, I am not even kidding y'all. It was like that. I spotted the guy, said, "This guy right here. Right here." He was like, "Are you sure?" I said, "I am 100% positive that is him." And he was like, "Okay." He said, "All we needed was you to verify and give us, you know, the green light to go on this." He said, "Because we had information based on the fingerprints that he left. Remember when he grabbed the money? He left his fingerprints. Duh. But they had his fingerprints. Also, what little bit of picture that they had was really grainy, but they needed me to kind of, I guess, put all of that one little last puzzle piece together. And I looked at it and I was like, yes, they made me look through the mugshot books. But instantly I picked this guy. I was like, I dreamed about this asshole for weeks, maybe months. Like, that is his face. I know it, know it, know it. And they said, okay, well, we already knew it. I was thinking, well, then why are you asking me? If you knew, why are you asking me? I got it though. I understood why. But yeah, I got him. And do y'all want to know what's interesting? I know one night I was leaving a message with somebody. I'm like, y'all cannot believe the shit I'm finding. Because you know how you put all your papers? Well, do y'all actually put papers in, like the little file cabinets? I have a huge file cabinet. I don't know if y'all can see it. You probably can't. It's over here. The bottom part of it's all files. I'm going through it and I'm digging through crap and I'm getting rid of stuff. And all of a sudden I come upon these papers. I don't know if you know this, but as a victim, and I don't know if they still do this or not, but then they did. The minute he got arrested, they sent me information. I would get letters like every so often as to where he was, his full name, which isn't that doxing? I don't care now. I'm a banking hero. Woo-hoo. I'm a hero. Look, is Marcine in here? No. It was fun though because I don't remember how much he got a lot of time for that. He got a lot of time for it, and they would send me the information. If he got moved from one correctional facility to another, I would get a letter. Y'all want to hear something weird? His last name was the same last name as a guy that I used to date when I was like in high school. And I thought, oh shit, they're probably related. Assholes. He wasn't a good guy either, so there's a good chance they could have been related. It was a weird last name. But yeah, every so often I would get these updates and they would be thick too. Like I'm talking about thick, thick, thick. Like it would be every piece of information you could possibly think of that I would have on this guy. I'm thinking, this is weird. To this day, I still have that stuff. Yeah, I wonder if he's probably, if he got out of prison ever, Julie, chances are he probably went back because he was an idiot. Wait, what did she say? I'm just now getting to some of y'all's messages. Y'all are very busy in here tonight. Oh, we're talking about firemen? Oh, hold on. Oh, were there hot firemen? Oh, interesting question, Julie. There were no firemen. Firemen don't show up when you get robbed. Damn it. And even like the Secret Service and all that, they weren't very good looking. I was kind of bummed. I'm like, damn. I go through this and y'all couldn't bring in the cute guys? Come on. Why? Couldn't resist. Watch it, Susie. Puts people in jail for real. Yes, I do, Raquel. And I did not mind it a bit. Not one tiny bit. Oh, and guess what else this did? Y'all want to hear something? This story? Okay. Now he's on Love After Lockup. He probably is. He probably is. And I'm just sitting there looking at him every day going, he looks familiar. Who could it be? Oh, it could have been the guy that robbed me. No, let's see if he was probably in his 30-ish back then. That was 20 years ago. So, I mean, Raquel, y'all would love that. Y'all would love that shit, wouldn't you? You'd be like, look how dumb you are. You've been sitting here talking about the guy that robbed you. And you're talking about him now on Love After Lockup. Would that be weird? Y'all, I swear if I say it and it conjures it up, I'm going to be really mad. But, well, heck, I thought that was for real. I was like, no, it was not real. It could be. I mean, Adria, you never know. It could happen. Weirder things have happened, right? So we're all working like super hard one evening. And this guy comes in the door. Now, this banking center I'm working at, on each side, the doors, you just walk up to them and they open. Y'all know how that happens? Because they have a little thing and they just open. There was no secondary door either. These ones, though, I think I think when you hit the alarms, the door's automatically locked, which I'd like to hope at that point, if somebody's robbed, that the asshole's outside. Because if he's locked in, that's never good. You don't want that. But this is like on a Friday, and it was super, yes, badass. That's right, Julie. It was busy. Oh my God, it was so busy. And this dude, I saw this guy across the street at a convenience store. And I thought, this dude looks like he is like on something. I could just tell. He was very sketchy, back and forth, just he wasn't acting right. And he was staring at the bank. And I thought, oh, don't come over here and try to rob me. Don't do it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you try to rob me, I'm going to put your ass in jail real fast. Well, it turns out, guess who comes bebopping into the banking center? This guy. And I walked to every single teller and I told them every single one in their ear. I said, that guy right there is here to rob this bank. You need to watch him. Y'all, I'm not even lying. Every single teller, because they were all like little young kids, what was I, 30-ish? I was in my 30s. A lot of the tellers, were younger, 19, 20, 21, whatever. And yeah, Natalie, unfortunately, they don't let you carry weapons into the bank. I don't know why. I guess, just random shooting would be bad, especially if I'm not a good shot. If he was wearing stripes, he's GB's type. Annie. Well, this dude, I'm telling y'all, I know for a fact he was there to rob us. I could just tell. He was acting super shady. And boy, I was on high alert. Talk about, I learned a lot from getting robbed that night, or that day, because from then on, everybody, if I did not know them well, was a suspect. Like, you're here to rob me. I don't like you. I'm going to wait till you get up here and get a little feel for you and see what you're like. So when I started telling all the tellers, I'm like, that guy's here to rob us. I'm telling you right now, he's acting shady. He's been staring at the bank across the street. He's been watching everybody. It's Friday. They know you carry more money on Friday. I didn't say that. Y'all didn't hear me say that. It's check cashing day. Of course, who carries cash anymore? And they thought I was crazy. I'm like, fine. When he walks up to you and he robs your ass, don't come crying to me because I don't want to hear about it. And by then I was like a senior teller. I was old. I was an old teller. And he did not have a ball cap. Well, yeah, he had a ball cap, Raquel, but he didn't have sunglasses. But it was something about him. You could just tell by the way he was dressed, and he was definitely on something. So there's like 7 or 8 people in the line in front of him. And it was one of those, where you have to go through the maze. I always hated that damn maze. Like, just why not just have like little windows, set up? You go here, here, or here. But they had the little maze thing going, and he was in it. And he was pacing. Oh, this dude was pacing heavily, y'all. He was like back and forth and looking around. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was staring him down. This is me. I'm like, don't try me, dude. Don't try me. I am staring in this guy's face. And he's probably thinking, damn, she's crazy. Because they told you to do that. Like when you go take classes and stuff, and they kind of give you like hints on things to do when you think you're going to get robbed, or if you see something that looks a little shady, if you stare at them and they think you've got their number, they may just walk off. Well, whoever was in front of him, the customers in front of him, had a whole lot of stuff to do. They all had like check cashing, and they were doing this and doing that. And this guy was not having it. And there I was staring at him again, because I was helping my customer. As I was counting out money to my customer, I got my eyes on this asshole. I'm looking at him like, don't do it. Don't do it. You know what he did? He took off running. Immediately, he just took off running out of nowhere to the door that's supposed to open all by itself. Well, because he was running so fast, it didn't have time to open. He, bam, into the freaking glass. He runs right into the glass door, face first. And it was really loud. Like the whole banking center could hear it. Everybody opening accounts, you name it, they all heard it. And I was like, I looked at my assistant manager was back behind the line with me, and I said, I told you he was coming here to rob us. She said, you didn't tell me that. I said, I told all these other dumbass tellers that, and not one of them believed me. But when that guy hit face forward on the glass, she was like, I think you're right. Like, he looked pretty shady, didn't he? I said, yes, he was definitely here to rob us. I said, and I was staring him down. Like, it was, it was like this. I was like, wrong place, dude. So, yeah, we didn't get robbed that day, but we were this close because he was going to do it. You're good. There's no way I could have waited without yelling him, get out. I know you're a robber. Raquel. Actually, that would have been kind of good. Get out of here, you dumbass. I don't have any money for you. It's Friday. I'm giving it all away. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I'm gonna see what all you guys are saying. I can't read the paperwork to you, but I guess if I ever found it, I could obviously I can't dox the guy, and I wouldn't do that anyways. I don't think we need to know his information. It's Natalie, I don't even think you can walk into a banking center. Now, how they would know, I'm not sure, but I don't think you can even go into a bank with a weapon. Oh, Julie, let me tell you something. That day, I was annoyed. That was on a Friday, and we were getting ready to leave, and I thought, oh, I'm not going through this again. And I didn't want any of the tellers to have to go through it. I didn't want anybody to have to go through it. That's why I was really, really watching. I was like a hawk. I was like a mama bear that day. And I will tell you this. Every single teller that I went up to and said, watch it. That guy's here to rob us. Every single one of them, after he hit that door face first, which was interesting, they said, oh my God, I think you were right. And I said, really? But they did thank me. They were like, well, we're going to look. We'll be more alert next time. I said, well, you need to be. You need to be paying attention because I was not alert. And that's how I got robbed because I wasn't paying attention. I was just chatting it up about this and that. And dude, Susie is a pit bull. Yep, I'm a pit bull. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Wait, what? Sherry, you just got here. You missed the whole damn story. Hello. Wait a minute. You didn't get a notification? Have y'all noticed a lot of people are saying that right now? What did they do? Oh, with the guy that was trying to rob us? Nothing, because when he left, he hightailed his ass out of there so fast that, and see, we couldn't prove anything. Only thing we had to go on was my gut, which of course was correct. Otherwise, he wouldn't have ran out of there so fast. But there was nothing that they could have done unless he was, I guess unless he was in trouble for something else, which I wouldn't have known. Wait, you didn't either? Shut up. You got... Oh, so if I hadn't sent you guys a link, you wouldn't even have known I was live? Well, that's weird. You know what? I used to hear one of my favorite YouTubers in the whole wide world. I know y'all have heard me talk about Christina Randall. Not the first time. I love her. She's my favorite. She's one of the best storytellers ever. You got yours? Okay. So for those of you who did not get a notification, go back in, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe, and make sure you hit the little bell. Because this girl's got over 1 million followers, and she gives good advice. Anyone in there can add me. Wait, where? What are we talking about? My mod chat is like nothing. I share what's going on and with the lives, and that's it. I mean, when the big room exploded, it went every which way. I still talk to most people in there, but that room got a little bit messy. Just no one got them. Oh, really? Huh. However, I thought I got yours though, Jules. after his face plant in the door, he learned his lesson. Well, I will tell you this. He probably learned his lesson because I was not going to stop staring that guy down. I know, Natalie, that stupid room, right? I'll put that up there so everybody. It's still a huge topic of conversation. And let's see. It's been gone since the beginning of January. We're into April now. It's time to shut the fuck up about the pecan room. Like, it doesn't exist, y'all. It does not exist. It's not there. As a matter of fact, the account that I had at the time that I was using, and I'll be straight honest, I was using it to go into one particular person's live because people were being so hateful when you went into her group or into her lives, and I'm like, this is bullshit. I said, so you know what? I'm just going to make another account. I don't know how to get rid of it, so it's there, and I don't even know how to get back into it. Fact, I can't get into it, so I don't even use it. You didn't get a notification for her live either? I know, Julie, right? Like, it makes no sense. And there's so much speculation and bullshit around all that about what we were potentially talking about. We're talking about like everyday stuff. Hey, how's your kids? You know, not the not secret room. Yeah, the not secret room, Raquel, because it's not so fucking secret if everybody knows about it, right? There's no room. Actually, it was a chat. Remember, we did a whole live on how to differentiate from a chat room and a live. They're two totally different things. Meaning chat wasn't a room, right? The room was going into Jules's lives because she was a very private person. Sorry, I'm not calling you out or anything, but she was very private and she only allowed, a few people in. And I don't blame her. Honest to God, I don't blame her because there are a lot of people out there who we were plotting. That's it. We're the plotters. We're always plotting. Yeah, we're plotting. I know, right? Like, because wait, what? What are you talking about? I don't even go into that mod chat, Sherry. Like, probably 3 times a week. And that's when I'm doing a live. Jen doesn't understand that because she's not good. Well, a lot of people were confused on the room / chat. A lot of people, like I have a chat with several people. Actually, not anymore. I really don't chat that much with people. It's the ITT. Do you think that's what it is? That's not actually. Wait, Plotter McClouderson here. You know, you're exiting the waterer downer. What do you water down? I'm just curious. I don't even know that. McPlotterson? Yeah, we were plotting. Totally plotting. There's no plot. There is no ITT. Isn't it just IT? I think. I don't know that much about technology. Am I right? Is it just IT? Somebody answer me because I don't know. But there was never any plotting. And sometimes there were jokes made. And then apparently there were some people with zero sense of humor who, well, that probably didn't look good. Sorry. Your plotter's second cousin. But just because you go in and make a joke about something doesn't mean you're going to do it. Come on. How many times do you... And look, my middle name should just be sarcastic. I'm very sarcastic, whether it be in a chat or if I'm talking in someone's live. If I'm chatting in someone's live, and y'all all know this, if I say something and you think it's serious and I'm coming off serious, like ask me, hey, are you just being a smart ass? Because there's probably a 99.9% chance I'm just being a smart ass because that's just natural for me. I'm very sarcastic. I have been well, for as long as I can remember, and I'm probably not going to change. I have a lot of titles. Yeah. Yeah, we all have a lot of titles from that one. That's what I thought. IT department. Hello. I watch what's that show I always watch with Dunder Mifflin? The Office. Duh. Anybody watch The Office? Ooh, speaking of shows, we should do a whole live on what y'all like to watch because I've been watching some good shows lately. I just finished watching Love is Blind, which was really good. Yep. See, and that's how she got enough information, which I don't know. Obviously, I'm not monetized. Um so I don't know what information the the content creator, if you will, well, it depends. Some people are content creators, some are just yapping. Um, I don't know what information they get on their end. Like, I don't know. Does it give you their full name? I know it doesn't give you your like card number information. All the plotting and scheming. Raquel, come on. You know that that's all we did was plot and scheme because that's all I have time for. I don't work. I don't do anything but plot and scheme. My middle name instead of sarcastic should be plot and scheme. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I could go in and change it, but I won't. Jules, are you still here? She was doing her nails. She said she was doing her nails. Jules! Calling Jules. Jules, 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 Jules. Oh, tomorrow's her birthday, y'all, so we're going to have to celebrate with her. Right, information technology. I knew that, Raquel. I really did. I knew it was something technology. I just wasn't sure. No snakes were ever going to be sent. I would have been arrested if I tried. Who's gonna pick up a freaking? Okay, let's think about this. Like, really think about it. Okay, who in their right mind is, first of all, going to actually pick up a rattlesnake? Well, you're not very smart if you do. Second of all, put it in a damn box and piss it off. And then write da 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 da, ship to blah blah blah. Take it down to wherever, FedEx, wherever you're going to take it, because you know this thing's going to make noise. And be like, oh, I need to send this to so and so in whatever state it may be. And they're not going to ask you, like, what the hell's that weird ass noise I hear in there? Because they ask you if you have like certain like contents and stuff in there that you shouldn't have. I would have to assume, and if they have not added rattlesnake or any other snake to the list, it should be added. Do you have snakes in this package to be sent to whatever state you may be going to? I'm just saying, ask. Right? Who would do that? Canadia Plotter McPlotterson. Damn Canadians. Y'all should see Julie when she gets hurt, man. When she gets a hold of that, she's trippy with her friend. They get into the what is it you like to drink? Vodka. It's just IT. Yeah, that's what I thought. We all like to, yeah, exactly. There you go. Raquel just said it right there. We all like to laugh and be smartasses. And what's wrong with that? If you can't laugh and be a smartass with somebody, then what's the purpose? Why be friends with them? Serious is too much, y'all. There's too much serious crap on YouTube lately. Have y'all noticed? Do y'all know what I was watching today? How to make keto recipes. Other than there are a few content creators I still watch, but I'll be honest, most of them I don't. I don't watch them unless they're covering like shows that I like or that I like to cover. Did you watch? Yes, Colby. I did finally get to watch it. Camden. I'm starting to watch that right now. I haven't watched the first episode yet, but I think it's a weekly thing. The Ultimatum. But I saw it advertised after the reunion on the Love is Blind. Yes, Colby, I watched it and I can't. It's just so damn bad. Which is why Raquel and I will cover it because it's so bad. What did I say? No snakes were ever harmed in the plotting. Never. Nope, I never. However, if y'all want to hear a little fun fact, I'm sorry, I took this straight from Jules. I'm not going to lie. She likes to say it. I kind of like it. Fun fact. It's just a fact. X-Teen, the waterer downer right here, stepped on a rattlesnake. That's how that whole conversation got started. She stepped on a rattlesnake. I was like, oh, Jesus, take the wheel. What do you mean you stepped on a rattlesnake? The first thing I thought was, oh my God, she's got to be in the ER, right? I know that rattlesnake just reached up and went like, but it turned out it was still cold enough out and it was like on concrete. I think I'm telling the story right. I could be telling it wrong. Tell me if I am, X-Teen. But she like just, I guess, barely stepped on it and then backed up. And that's when she had to call for somebody to come and remove it the correct way. Not kill it, not send it, but remove it. Which, by the way, firemen did show up. And yes, you heard snake. You did. You heard it, Jules. And I did ask, did you get pictures of the hot firemen? Well, no. How am I supposed to do that? They're going to know I'm taking their picture. I'm like, you turned the flash off. So this big, like massive, because y'all know you've seen it. The crazy screenshot that was put out there that makes it seem like we did and said these horrible things. There, I don't know if y'all noticed or not. If any of you remember the screenshot, there is a voice message in it. That is me. That voice message was me. And I was saying, no, you turn off the flash and you hold your phone up and you act like you're texting. Here you go. X-Teen next time. You do this and then you go click and you take a picture. Poof, like that. I've done it before. My car broke down. Just so happened there were firemen right behind me. And there was like 6 helping me. And I don't know if y'all remember this. I ended up going live on Instagram at the time. Everybody's like, oh my God, did you get pictures? Of course I got pictures. Hello? What else was I going to do? Can you pull the tapes on the... You pull the tapes on the not plotting and scheming of sending a snake? Yes, please. Pull the tapes. Pull them. Did you think we would honestly ask our Christopher to touch a snake? I would not touch a snake. Julie, no, hell no. If I see a snake, my ass is running. I live out in the desert, y'all, so I will guarantee you. And damn it, I'm knocking on the wood because the minute I say that, I'll take my poor little doggy out. And guess what I'll find? A snake. Because I just said it. Y'all see how that works? It happens. Just like I don't ever want to say anything bad about getting on a plane because, no. If I fly to see anybody, it's because I like you. Because let me tell you something. Either I like you or I have to be there. Otherwise, I don't like to fly. That's just a fact y'all need to know. She needs to take care of... Wait a minute. What did you say, Annie? She needs to take care of her own snake at home. If she were, he wouldn't be on the hunt. Oh my God. Wait, what is this? Shut up. Seriously? I'm assuming that was big black market, right? Instead of the bug black market? Or was it supposed to be bug black market? I'm so confused. Hold on. Raquel, let me search my files. I've been around for a couple years now and haven't dropped any recordings yet. You mean you don't have any? Come on. What's up with that? I have never seen one up close, y'all. Seriously, knocking on the wood. Yes, flip. Okay, now the only thing I've ever stepped on out here, and this is why, and I kid you not, I do not even walk through my own house without flip-flops on. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I already told you I live in the desert, right? Ask X-Teen about these little nasty little, like, what are they called? Sand scorpions? I don't know what they're called, but they're light brown and they're the same damn color as everything else in the desert, so you really can't see them. And we have like off-white carpet, so a lot of times even on the carpet you can't see them. I cannot tell y'all how many times I have stepped on a scorpion, and let me tell you, when you step on them, you piss them off, and they reach up with their little tail thing, and they like they get you wherever they want. It just so happens one time I did have flip-flops on, stepped on one. Yeah, and it's bark scorpions. That's what they're called. And it managed to flip its tail up, land in the side of my foot, and just it stayed there. And I was like, "What in the hell?" And then you can't kill them. You can barely. They're stinkers to kill. I'm not lying. Like, we have sprayed some nasty stuff on these guys, and they still take off running. You have to really like beat the tar out of them for them to be dead. It's bad, really bad. And you would think, like in the house, you wouldn't be seeing scorpions. This might be TMI. No, it's not. I was taking a shower one day. So I'm looking up, because I'm washing my hair. Da 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 da. There's a scorpion on the ceiling next to like the little, air where where it's supposed to like take all the humidity and stuff. The vent. It's right next to it. I'm going, for the love of God, let me finish doing my hair so this thing doesn't fall down on my face and end up on me, because he's just hanging out there. I didn't know they could do that. It's sad. There are part of the family and hits. Wait, what? What did I miss? What did I miss, Colby? I must have missed something before that. So many things I can't remember all of my titles. I will never forget that I'm an ex-friend, though. Thank God. Yep. Ooh, your hubby stepped on a stingray? Ouch. The only thing I've ever been stung by in the water is a jellyfish. And they hurt. They really hurt. X-Teen, get in line. Yeah, I think we all have some ex-friends. Ooh, I should do a whole live on our catfisher. Who agrees? Well, wait a minute. There's some in here that don't even know. I wouldn't want to show her face, though. Honestly, I wouldn't want to show her face. I could tell a story, but I would never show her face. It would just give her. Well, she doesn't need anybody else talking about her. She still has her account out there, though. The one, and I know Natalie's in here. The account that she was using to catfish people, and she wasn't just catfishing friends, she was catfishing men too. She was catfishing everybody. And she has a main account. Wait, what happened? What did I miss? What happened? That would be a long ex-friend club. We need a secret room. Raquel, are we going to start a room? We train at the fire department all the time. You want pics? Well, not unless they're hot. If they're hot, bring them on. If they don't mind me showing their faces. Wait, what happened to Adria's dog? She got a lump. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Adria. I'm a huge animal lover. I love animals. I'll be honest, my dog to me is like a child. Oh, hell no. Scorpions. We have roaches. Roaches are hard to kill. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I mean, there's a reason why some people are referred to as roach. Just saying. We could call them a scorpion too, though, if y'all want, because either one works. Well, I take that back. Roaches don't actually bite, and scorpions do. Oh, so I know somebody I could call a scorpion. Does she bite, though? She probably just barks. I live in Arizona. Oh, wait, you live in Arizona? I didn't know that. I don't want to ask what park because I'm afraid to. Camden, it's getting to the point where you can't even say, like, oh, gosh, which park? I don't know if you have IG or not. Yes, actually, you can find them. I know you do, Patricia. So Patricia in here has 2 dogs, and they're Johnny Cash and what was his wife's name? Damn it. June Carter, Johnny Cash. How cute. Yeah, Camden. I have been here for 22 years now. Wow, 22 years. Jesus. I feel old. Wait, you put a lobster pot over it. It said, "Are you sure it didn't sneak out of there though? It would have to be because they can like get underneath things. I think you'd be really surprised how they get underneath our door if the little like rubber part of it or whatever is not like intact. They can climb through there. They're little weasels. No, you're not gonna bark, Scorpion. I said that. X-Teen has been here for 16. I can't believe I've been here 22 years. I moved out here. Y'all, I got here on the 4th of July. And let me tell you how hot it is. I'll just give you a little for instance before I go. So, I, of course, brought all my furniture in, a big old truck. And then we pulled my car, behind it, obviously. And when we went to lift up the trailer that my car was on, it was so hot that day that the trailer was sinking down into the asphalt. Asphalt was literally melting. I was like, what did I just moved to hell? Because I had been out here to visit, but it was like March, April-ish, not really that hot yet. So when we came out here in July, I thought I was going to die. Why do you all live there? Raquel, that's a really good question. I should not be here. I don't like a lot of sunlight is why I get these. Just so y'all know. These like awful lines right here. I'm very sensitive to sunlight. So I live in the perfect place. And I like rainy days. And how many do we get? How many do we get, Arizonans? You can get like 5 a year on a good day. Thank you for coming in, Patricia. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this weekly. As a matter of fact, if I think of more stories while I'm out just cruising around, I might tell y'all more stories. You never know. Oh, Diamond Girl is here. What's up, Diamond Girl? I like your name. So I love me some diamonds. Where have I seen Diamond Girl? I know I've seen that name. Ooh, yeah, it is starting to get hot. This stuff's not all that great. You put a 20. Oh, you put a weight on it. Okay, I was going to say, because if you give that little sucker just even the tiniest little amount to let get out, they will take off. I know, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Well, right now my dog, but since I don't have diamonds, it's all good. All right, so what do y'all, I wish that, dang it. Ooh, Jules in 10 minutes. Yay. Jules. Oh, because hello, it's her birthday now. 10 minutes. Happy birthday to you. I have a little happy birthday thing, but it doesn't make any noise. But I will be glad to join in her live in the next 10 minutes. Because what time is it? Almost 9 here? Everybody's probably going to bed. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that, Julie. Yeah, so I'm thinking every Sunday will be story time. And I wish that my community tab would come up. I see that we can do polls on the community tab. I've seen some interesting ones today. I actually went in and voted. I can't tell you who I voted for. She does look good for 52, Colby. She does. How old do you think I am? Oh, you're Central. Okay. I don't know. Why was I thinking you were Eastern? I don't know why I was thinking you were Eastern. Thank you, Adria. I appreciate that. So it's an hour and 10 minutes. Okay. Well, we're still going to party in an hour and 10 minutes, right? So I will give you a hint. I'm going to be the same age. Jules and I will be the same age. Same age. That color looks really good on you. Oh, you like the bright orange? Do y'all know this is a Tennessee color, right? We bleed orange. Yes, Eastern time. We're going by Eastern time. You're gonna say 45. Thank you. God bless you, Colby. If I could go back to an age, I would go back to 30. I'd go back to 30. And I'd just stay there forever. Yes, we're gonna start celebrating in 8 minutes, Jules. We're gonna start celebrating. Oh, you love Tennessee? Shut up. Are you from there, Adria? Yes, go Vols. Hello. Thank you. Ah, orange. Because you hate all the time. I do hate the time changes. Y'all know they're about to stop that, right? They're about to stop it. From what I understand, I don't know if they're going to stop it after this fall when it falls back and then they're going to change it. I don't really know. You know how I hate time changes because now Raquel and I are 3 hours apart, which makes it really, really hard for us to schedule our lives. And it's usually not her. It's usually not her fault. It's usually mine because you got married there. Oh, okay. Oh, did you get married in East Tennessee, Adria? Because that's where most people get married in Tennessee. I mean, I can't. Or Nashville, or like Gatlinburg. I love Gatlinburg. I wanted to go there so bad last year. I just didn't have enough time. Oh wait, Camden, you guys 42? Thank you. I like these people. Yeah, Tennessee is beautiful. I really looking sassy. Yeah, I look sassy. I am sassy. I like being sassy. I'll stay that way. You know what? I've had a lot of fun here. But we are going to wait, what did she say? You're 8.52? What is that? You're 8:52. Oh, you're the same time as me right now. Weren't you always though, Julie? No, because wait. You were the same as Natalie. She's on the you were Pacific, and Pacific was an hour earlier. See? I'm still confused, and it's been how long now? Most people look back at 30. Yeah. Well, I have a couple of reasons, Camden, and you'll find out why later. Good night, Raquel. I'm getting ready to shut this live down. But I really appreciate everybody coming. This is my first time doing on the fly. I always have something to talk about, like an actual show. I usually have somebody up here with me, and it kind of makes it a little easier to have somebody to play off of. But I used to do Instagram live all the time, so I'm like, why not just do it on YouTube? Right? And y'all, I'm getting lots of subs. I'll tell you why. They started really shooting up after I did the interview with Chris from 1,000 Pound Sisters. I need to go on his channel and see if he uploaded any more, because I'm sending him portions of the video at a time. Yeah, it is a dry hell, but it's still hell. You're the very last time zone in the whole world. You're the very last one, Julie. Hold on. You're the same as me, silly. It's 8:55 here. Colby, go to bed, woman. No. Why should Colby go to bed? It's almost time to party. Party! Why are you making her go to bed? You get up at 6. Oh, girl, I stayed up all night last night. I'm not even lying. I was showering at 5 a.m. Don't ask me why. Who's a dry hump? Wait, what? Where did she? Wait a minute, Julie. Nobody said dry hump, did they? You do know what dry hump means, right? Please tell me you do. Hold on. Nobody said dry hump. I think they said dry heat. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. She said dry hump. I'm dying. I can't find that comment, but I think it was dry heat. Oh, or dry hell, maybe? Is it? No. Andy Cruz said it's a dry hell, not a dry, not dry hump. Did I say dry hump? Aren't you an hour ahead of me? Let's see. It's 8:56 here. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's 8:56. I thought you were an hour earlier. So wait, Julie and I are on the same time zone, but the West Coast is an hour earlier now? Is it an hour earlier on the West Coast?
No, we're the same time.
Shit.
I heard your can clank.
Yeah. No, oh wait, what is this? Grapefruit. No, I have this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're already two-fisted. Okay.
Yeah, I got another one, but I'm gonna end it anyways because Jules is going live and it's her birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. I will forever only associate Gatlinburg, with Ripley's Believe It or Not. I love those museums. They're so cool. Ooh, I just turned orange. What happened? Hold on. Did y'all see that? What just happened? Hold on. I'm turning colors. Snorby was Snorby. I remember that nickname, Snorby. True, Adria. True. And I don't usually drink, but I already have a backup. I just don't drink very often. And I need to get my nails done. Sorry. I need to get them done. So what do y'all think about Sundays? We're Pacific time. That's it. That's it, X-Team. We're still Mountain Standard, though. We're the same as Pacific, right? So we're the same as California. We're the same time zone, right? I know. Why did she call you Snorby? I don't know. You get called Snorby, and I get called Snoozy, which I can kind of understand. Oh, hold on.
Call me.
I will. It's my kiddo. My kiddo has to go to bed. It's 9:00. It's her bedtime. I was, Natalie, and then the time changed for everybody but us. Yes, Mountain Time is real. We are Mountain Standard Time. Our time never changes. Everybody else's does. I think there's a part in, I want to say Indiana, that their time doesn't change. I know I heard about it. Like, I remember once hearing about it on the news. I know, this was fun. Thank you, Camden. And I've got a lot of stories. I have some good stories, and a lot of them. Okay, y'all. Okay, I will tell you this right now. My mother is referred to as Mama Christmas, and anybody who follows me on Instagram would know that because my mother has Christmas everywhere, all year long. Yes, Natalie, we're the same time right now. Before the time change, we were an hour difference. We're Arizona time, right? We're Arizona time. This was a fun live, and I appreciate everybody coming in. Like, you all are so sweet. I have a new little group of friends here. I really appreciate it. I don't know if y'all watch any of the shows that I cover or not, but if you do, I mean, we cover them, and we have a lot of fun. We like to laugh. We like to cut up. I don't come in here. I do, listen, I don't have anything bad to say about anyone who do whatever you want to do on your channel. Like, that's their business. I'm not going to say anything bad about somebody based on what they talk about on their channel because that's their channel and that's what they want to talk about. Everybody is obsessed with my mom, Mother Teresa. She is like, y'all, I'm not even lying. Mama Christmas, she got the nickname when I was there last year, and I did a live, and I was showing everybody. I was there in June, by the way. I was there in June, and she had all of her Christmas up, and everybody's like, wait, show us the Christmas stuff. So I had to show them all the Christmas stuff downstairs, all the Christmas stuff upstairs. So from then on, she's been called Mama Christmas. Well, Mama Christmas is going to be in some of my stories, along with her mother, who is my grandma Mabel, okay? Let me just tell y'all, my grandma Mabel, probably one of the most interesting people I've ever known in my life. And I'll have to start writing down some of the stuff she used to say because it's very funny. But yeah, let's just say we did some road trips. I'll have to tell y'all about some road trips we did because they were freaking hilarious. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And by the way, if y'all don't like the shows that I cover, cool. You don't have to come in. If you want to like anyway, to kind of help me get my analytics going because they're looking really good. Oh, thanks, Julie. It's always nice to take a break from packing. Bleh. Packing is bleh. Good night, Mother Teresa. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, no, right. Good luck moving. Jesus, I can't stand moving. But yeah, if you don't watch the shows, cool. But I think we're gonna start doing a couple. I think we're gonna start doing like some game nights, maybe once a week, a Friday or Saturday. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. For those who don't follow me on Instagram, hold on. I'm gonna put it in here real quick, okay? If you try to follow me on my main account, tell me that you're from here, okay? So I'll know. Because right there it is. I just shared it. Okay, so there you go. That's my main one. That's the one I use all the time. I have a 90-day account. I only go into it like once or twice a week. And it's to upload. Why am I orange? I'm really orange. um, it's to like upload information on the shows and whatnot. That's kind of all I do on that particular channel. So anybody wants to follow me on my main Instagram, let me know. Hey, by the way, I come into your chats on YouTube. Oh, you were hanging out in the bushes. You said something earlier though, didn't you? You enjoyed story time. Thank you. Oh, you don't have IG anymore. Well, that's okay, Colby, because I know who you are. I look like Sherbert. I know. I feel like I do. I'm like, wait, what is happening here? Wait, let's see. It's kind of bothering me. Now I see why Jules gets frustrated. She's like, what the hell? And by the way, yeah. Oh wait, is it helping? I'm still very orange. Uh-oh. People are gonna start calling me by a certain name. All right. Well, I'm going to close this down anyway. But yeah, like I said, we're going to start doing more fun things, involved things. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to do giveaways because I have some good stuff. Oh, for those of you who don't know, hold on really quickly and I'll tell you before I leave. I'm a writer. I don't know why I always forget to mention that. And I wrote these and published them. And I made the covers. So I did that. If any of you are interested, I will leave a link. Damn it, I wish my freaking... Oh, I just changed color again. I wish that my community tab worked because I could share it on there. Baskets. There you go, Julie. I am going to give away baskets. We're going to do giveaway nights. And guess what? I got fun stuff. Fun. I'm talking about fun stuff. All kinds of stuff. So, but y'all have to win them. You have to win them. I can't just like give them away. By the way, addresses, please, for the love of God, y'all get a P.O. box. I don't care if it's for a month. If you're scared for me to know your address, don't give it to me. There was somebody in here earlier who did give me their address. I did send my books to them because I do signed copies. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't share her address with anybody, nor do I plan on it. It's not my thing. I don't do that. So there's that. But if y'all aren't comfortable, like give another person's address or something. But I definitely want to make sure that y'all get some good stuff. So we're going to do it. And a lot of the girls you see in here, Raquel, and I'm sure some of the others will be involved with game night. So, and y'all can come up too. If anybody wants to come up and tell a story on Sundays or whatever, you got a good story, bring it on. I'm more than willing to let y'all, because we have fun here and we like each other, right? All right, I'm going to step out of here because we're going to go over to Jules's. Everybody have a fabulous Sunday night, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like on your way out. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.